Hello. Okay, so we are studying the book of James at church. And it's been a while since I've been friends with James and spent any time with his book. But there are some verses in there that have been important to me and have been part of my life for a really long time. And they're your favorites probably too. James 1:2 says, "Consider it all joy, brethren and sistren, when you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance." Now, I don't know about you. I think I could do some various trials. It's those, oh my gracious, are we still going through this Groundhog Day kind of trials that really can get to me. When I read this verse that says, "Consider it all joy when you go through various trials," it's annoying because he's telling me to feel something. And I think that's a really difficult thing. So I went to the Strong's Concordance and pulled up all the words, every word, in these verses so that I could really understand them. So I thought I might as well share them with you while I'm at it. Well, the word consider, first of all, doesn't mean just think about it as if it's something or to feel something. The word there means to lead, to go before, to be a leader, to rule or command, to have authority over something, and it's used of any kind of leader or spokesman. So first of all, when James is saying consider there, he really is telling us that we are supposed to have authority over our feelings, and we're supposed to lead ourselves toward joy. And that's what consider really means. The other thing is that word doesn't just mean to lead yourself into joy. It also means, and you see it translated this way sometimes, to count it all joy. Now, a friend told me that recently she took a pile of old jewelry that she had stuck away in a drawer somewhere. You know, a broken necklace, a broken bracelet, a ring that didn't fit anymore, an earring that was missing a pair. And she went to the mall with it because she wanted to see if she could get some cash. You know, we all see those gold for sale or we buy gold kind of things lately. And when she was done, after they had looked at it, they gave her $1,000, over $1,000. And it was funny because those were, to her, it was just broken pieces of things that she didn't need. And she, you know, was just taking up space. But to the guy who looked at it with a little, whatever you call those thingies, that tell you how much things are worth and what kind of gold it is and all of that great stuff, it was $1,000. Now, what's the difference between seeing something as a pile of junk you don't need and something that's worth a lot of money? Well, I would gather that the only difference is in the way it's being evaluated, and in the knowledge that the person that's doing the evaluating actually has. So I think what James is telling us here is that we need to lead ourselves to consider it and to know and to count the things that happen in our lives, especially trials, with a good eye that's really valuing it for its right purpose. I think sometimes our own crushed and broken and lost pieces of our life that we're evaluating as junk might need a reevaluation if we were to look at it correctly. Now, it also says consider it all joy, and that all there means, well, pretty much all. It means everything individually and the whole group together, okay? So everything in our life, and we're supposed to count it the cause or occasion of joy. If you took this and kind of rewrote it with the definitions that we've read, it would say this: consider, rule your emotions to line up with the fact. Take an educated evaluation of each part individually and all of it collectively, everything in your life, and place its value at joy. And I'll talk about more verses later. Thanks.